teachers of Reddit. What's the difference between 1997, 2007, and 2017 students? 97. Sarcastic, grungy, smoking more cigarettes, more cliquey and edgy. 07. Petty, attention starved, overwhelmed, but much nicer. 17. Under so many layers of irony and memes they don't even know who they are anymore or care. There's no point in being creative or devolving a personality. Anything you could think of has already been done. Yeah, everyone in school lives on 7 layers of irony and I love it. 97. Racial slurs. 07. You retard. 17. Ironic racism, homophobia, sexism, etc. People still say it and call people retarded. We've just evolved for more. I mean, you can't deny it. It is a really satisfying word to say. Just rolls off the tongue. It would be funny if this word actually meant something really clean and wholesome. Devices and helicopter parenting, which doesn't mean parents who are intensely concerned about their children's futures, but parents who never leave their damn kids alone. I'm guilty of secretly enjoying watching parents of students who graduated with my daughter last year having complete meltdowns now watching the children they diligently helicoptered become the drunk party animal failing all their classes. Students. Karma may bite me over it, but I hated watching them give their kids zero leeway to enjoy any part of their lives. As a current college sophomore, it is amazing that this still hasn't been ingrained in current parents. I knew a fair number of parents who were fine with their older teenagers drinking, but they had to do it in the confines of their home. And then you have the parents who are so against it that if their sweet angel smells too much rubbing alcohol, they'll be harshly punished. The two mindsets of the kids that are not allowed to drink at all. Now that I have my chance to drink without my parents around, I have to fit a ton of fun in and go crazy, because who knows when I'm going to get to do this again. Kids who can drink under guidance, there's no reason to go crazy. I know my limits, and next weekend me and my buddies are getting together to play Call of Duty with some beers and pizza anyways, and most of the time that first chance to really let go and drink is in college. Nowhere near their parents. It's absolutely critical they're slowly introduced to these teenage freedoms, because the parents aren't going to be able to fly over them forever. 1997. You won't always have a calculator with you everywhere you go in life. 2017. Before beginning the test, every student must disable the multifunction calculator that goes with them everywhere in life. Once you hit college, you better have brought your calculator, No, we don't have one for you to borrow. It's even worse when a professor says go ahead and cache the entire internet on your laptop and bring it to the exam. It won't help you. Have fun. Can confirm. I'm in an igneous and metamorphic petrology course right now. All our tests are completely open note, open book, and bringing your laptop is required, both for the internet and Excel being used. Test averages still end up being around 40-50%. None of the questions are Googleable. We literally just have them, because without being able to check various online databases, minimum dat, etc., it'd be impossible to get through the test in the 3 hours allotted. Test averages like that mean the teacher is failing the students. A lot of my engineering courses in undergrad had similar averages. Oftentimes we got questions we were not even intended to be able to solve in time. The point was that's what real life is like. Here is this impossible problem. You're on a timeline. Let me see how you handle this situation. The numerical grades we got were meaningless. Everyone was ranked against each other, so like top 10% get an A, etc., with your actual average being meaningless standalone. No phones. Small phones. Big phones. But I rocked a rad pager during my senior year in 1997. Same. And my mom was convinced I was a drug dealer. Mom, I'm on honor roll, student council, I'm a varsity volleyball player, and I just got a full ride to college, state school, but f*** it. I'm not dealing drugs. I just like my friends to be able to get a hold of me while I'm out driving around aimlessly, possibly mildly intoxicated, so I can stop at the Taco Bell and call them back on a payphone. Duh. Tell us more about the volleyball shorts you speak of. Yes, I know you didn't mention the shorts. Humorous. They were very short and very tight. They complemented my knee pads nicely. Also, I was 5 feet 2, weighed 90 pounds, and essentially built like a 9-year-old boy. I was quite obviously the setter. Trust me, they were not the sexy shorts on me that you're envisioning. That's exactly what I'd expect a drug-dealing high school volleyball player to say. Also, you underestimate my imagination. Mom, how come you never visit? Call your grandmother. She misses you. Going to sound like an old man here, but when I was in high school in '97 we had a system where various teachers' aides would photocopy all of the notes, answer keys, homeworks, etc. and put into an unused locker. My whole class, even the future valedictorian, used that locker. I'd imagine cheating efforts have advanced since then. Now it's just you do that assignment. I got it from Johnny, you need it? Yeah, send it, then we just text pictures over a Google Drive or a network for the students to share everything, making cheating streamlined and efficient. Our school has a Dropbox. The previous class sends pictures of the test questions, answers from last year. Technically not cheating, because they released the test last year. Yeah, any self-respecting institution would change the tests drastically anyways. It just shows what kind of questions could come up on the test, and makes for a good practice exam. Unfortunately they have started doing just this. Our school is very competitive. I have a 4.4 GPA, and I'm not even close to the top 10%. The top of the ladder recently started complaining that students were unfairly obtaining answers, so the Dropbox is basically useless now. As a college instructor, teaching all of them right now, taking those years as 1 year removed from HS graduation. 97. I'm taking school seriously to better myself and my career. 07. I should have not taken all those gap years. C's get degree 17. Oh, if I don't get at least a master's I'm going to be made redundant by a robot. 17. Checkout. As one who dropped out in 05 before graduation in 07, my grades have improved to the point of me being a senior for my undergrad now. Still almost a C average, even with my 3.8 in my core and required non-gen classes. Bummer. That's why I only used major GPA on resumes. That's why I took Calc second at the local community college instead of my university. That is why I took App Calc BC. It's a joke comparing to what the univ make the students endure. Looking back to my senior year of high school, I should have taken Calc BC and an English class, nothing else. Instead I took a bunch of fun classes, dropped out of Calc AB because it was hard, and I had senioritis. Goddamn, I could have developed some good study habits before college, and further ahead in the Calc sequence than I'm now. Now I have to give up a paid summer vacation to Colorado and New York City to take Calc 2 at my CC this summer. I teach English at a rural high school. The biggest issue for 2017 students is that they have almost zero self-confidence. I don't know if this is a product of culture or if this is just a fluke with my students. However, they are unwilling to try anything challenging or new without an extreme amount of one-on-one guidance. And that's very difficult to give in a classroom of 30. Failure in the past was mostly accepted and treated as an indication the student didn't understand the concept. Failure was a teaching tool. Now failure is seen as a character flaw, so parents don't teach kids how to come back from it. They are just taught to avoid it at all costs. God damn, if this isn't the truth, and most of us are still dealing with the repercussions of not knowing how to handle failure. The cost of failure has gone up. People can't afford them anymore. 30 years ago, if you dropped out of high school and couldn't even read, you could still find a job of menial tasks to make a decent living off. If you pull that today, you will get paid slave money and have to work 3 jobs without even affording a place to live. If anyone would even hire a high school dropout, multiply by 1000 if you drop out of college, and God have mercy on you and your family if you ever get sick and don't die instantly. Further adding to this, the social cost is higher as well. You made a gaffe or made yourself look stupid before cell phones and internet. Yeah, people remember and might remember for a long while, if no one does anything worse for a while. Now you do it and it's caught on video or talked about online. It's there forever, and people who were not even involved or even there or even in your own f***ing town will be coming at you. IDK-15 suicide rates have gone up though, but I think it would still contribute to the holy shit I can never mess up, not even once, fear that young people have today. 1997. Colorful hair and piercings 2007. No colorful hair, lots of tattoos 2017. Colorful hair and tattoos. I teach in college. Oh, the other difference was 1997. No one talked about being gay. 2007. Students came out to me privately in my office. 2017. Students talk about being gay in class. That's interesting to me. What were their motives? To explain themselves to a teacher. Not op, but I'd guess they likely are students who consider op a mentor or friend. Yep, and also I teach/do research on /topics, so a lot of students come out to me.